Sarah, now the only woman left in my life. Bottle was an improvement over my fists, but if I wanted to carry something else, I'd have to drop it first. Every punk and lowlife in the city was crawling out of their hole to find me. I'd have to use everything around me to survive. Things were gonna get pretty hairy from here on out. I picked up the phone and dialed the only man I could trust, Flynn Hager, former fellow officer turned amateur pro wrestler. He was just the sort of friend I needed. Gabe, I was hired on with the mob's black sheep. One Jerry Marconi. Homosexual. Nothing goes down in this neighborhood without Nancy's ears. And he had some information I needed. Jerry talked, so full of shit he was farting at the seams. Kept on glancing nervously over my shoulder at these 5 bull queers. I'm walking this way, Christ. I never did like the YMCA. Yeah, the barman was real loquacious after I dusted his fuck buddies. Said I had a nice ass for a washed up old Jake. More importantly, he said his friend downtown might have the information I want. For a price. Told him to call me a cab and shake me 2 fingers of bourbon if he could find a bottle that wasn't smashed. Cab was waiting for me out back, but something didn't sit right. I'd have to decide if I wanted to follow my tip and take the cab, or ignore his advice. Mob's not well known for this. Maybe somebody got the information out of him. Jerry was an effeminate fag, but he was still a hardened criminal. Trashing him wouldn't net me nothing. Perhaps his car might make a good bargaining chip. I decided to go it alone. I didn't need tips from anyone. Hopefully a piece of the trail would land in my lap. These things don't always work. Things were gonna get pretty hairy from here on out. I picked up the phone and dialed the only man I could trust, Flynn Hager, former fellow officer turned amateur pro wrestler. He was just the sort of friend I needed. God, my hands. My hands are covered in blood. I don't even know if it's my blood or not. The hell with it. Doesn't matter. Let it bleed.
It is a bitch.
There's too many of them to fight. They're all around me staring with their dead, hungry eyes, like ghouls around a corpse. The leaders of the gang walk through the press of bodies. Looks like they got first dibs of taking me apart with their bare hands. I can't go on. I can't. I can barely move. I'm beat. I've lost her. A beautiful girl. She's gone far away from here. The trail is dead. She's dead. In my heart, I know. She's dead. I don't get up when the door opens behind me. I don't flinch at the hand on my shoulder. I don't recoil from the tight rein of cold steel pressed against the back of my neck. Because I know where she is now. And I'm gonna join her. Soon. Daddy's coming, baby. It goes black. I feel nothing. Not even the scarce beating they administer after I'm unconscious. But I'm alive. When my eyesight returns, I find myself lying in bed, bandaged and naked, sitting in a rundown apartment, not much different from my own. It takes me a few seconds to become oriented, and I realize I'm not alone. A middle-aged woman, mid-40s perhaps, is entering the room with a bowl. I can smell the aroma from her bed. gambles. I sit up, my sides still ache and I wince with pain. She rushes to my side to help. After my soup, I sit up feeling better and eager to find out more about my host. She lays out the whole story for me, finding my body in the alley behind her house, taking me in and nursing me to health. Apparently it's been almost 2 weeks. She's a warrior. Valkyrie come to my aid. I tell her about my history, how I came to be in her company, the kidnapping, my daughter. I don't know what I've said, but it upset her. Between sobs, she tells me her own son has gone missing. He's been missing a few weeks ago and there's been no word. She says the police have a man investigating, but nothing's come of it save for a small lead. Small lead. That's all I need. She mentions an old farmhouse in the countryside. Said the officer briefly talked about it. My joints ache, but I bear the pain like so many times before. She pleads for me to stay. Says I need to rest. I don't know what I'll find, but I asked to borrow her car. Tell her to stay behind. I couldn't bear another "Don't talk about your daughter in the past tense, old man." Can't think like that. You'll find her. And if you're lucky, help a friend too. I owe her that much. The click under my feet made me wince. For a brief moment, I thought I was done for. But I'm still here. A dud. Luck was on my side tonight, but I better not tempt fate again. It goes black. I feel nothing. Damn, sniper fire. Someone told me this wasn't gonna be that easy. I'm gonna need something stronger to break this. I could try starting the generator, or I could probably siphon gas for the chainsaw. Through the fog, I see a hulking behemoth striding my direction. He's huge. Goliath to my David. 30 stones easy. He doesn't speak. His heavy brow hides the gaze of his eyes. I sense a rage welling up inside me, greater than I have ever felt. It's time to fell this son of a bitch now. He's huge, but that means he has huge guts. Rip and tear. Strike the corpse's head over and over again until there's little left but soft chunks and enough teeth for dental identification. Spit on the body for good measure. Feels good. Too good. I find my way back through the woods to the car. I got plenty of time to think about what happened. What I've seen. The worst nightmares of any man could not have prepared me for what I saw. How am I gonna break it to my savior? Her son. I return to the house where my guardian angel lives, trying to break the news to her. She's strong. She takes it better than I imagined. But it's still a waterfall of tears and heavy breathing. She holds me tight, arms around my neck, crying at my shoulder. We fall asleep, Mary and I. She says her name is Mary. That was 10 years ago. Since then, I took a job working on a military camp outside of town, and Mary went back to nursing. We got 2 boys, Simon and Nathan, 5 and 8 respectively. Things have been going well for us since then. We stopped drinking and made a new start. But every night, I still think about my daughter. What happened to her? Where is she now? Some days my imagination gets the best of me. Months ago, I caught eyes with a young woman, mid-20s, getting out of a limousine. She's one of those strong business types, and gorgeous, I might add. What seemed like minutes, it was a matter of seconds. We stared at each other, and thought we had once known each other. She turned away and went inside. Damn imagination.
Vigilante, time to up the ante. Cause understand you can't kill what you can't see. And if you come with full force, realizes what you can be is in a body bag if you plot against me. Roll over, look, it's like I told you, you played that coin against me and now it's game over. Straight up, you made me answer the call and saw that you made a mistake.